Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. I'm Brandon, you're watching BKC Cooks. Today I'm gonna make some smoked pulled beef sandwiches. And I'm cooking on my offset cooker today. This is my Char-Griller Dakota. And I'm gonna be running with the good charcoal, lump charcoal. This is premium lump charcoal. Really ought to check this stuff out. It's really, really good. But I'm using the Perfect Draft. Perfect Draft is a blower that attaches to virtually any offset. And this is going to make my offset cooking very, very easy. It's going to regulate the temperature by using the temperature probe inside the cooker. And the fan is controlled and it works depending on what temperature you want. So you just dial it in and you're good to go. So this is going to be a simple and easy cook, y'all. I'm planning on dressing up these sandwiches something special. But we're going to get started. We're going to get right into this thing, man. Let's check it out. All right, so I have my charcoal basket set up in my firebox. I'm gonna get this loaded up, again, with the good charcoal. I have a tumbleweed fire starter I'm gonna use to get this going. All right, we got good action on our coals. There's a few coals that are lit already. Most of our coals are not, but that's where our Perfect Draft is going to come into place. So I'm going to hook this up. It just attaches by the magnets. Once you hear that snap, you know it's connected. I'm going to attach the temperature probe, or the lead for the temperature probe, because the temperature probe is inside the barrel of our cooker. I'm going to set this for 250. Again, you just dial in whichever temperature you want. I'm going to turn the power on. The fan kicks on immediately. I'm going to close this down. And that's going to blow air in there and get our coals lit much quicker and much cleaner. While our coals are getting hot and up to temperature, I'm preheating my wood chunks so that once my fire is where I need it to be, those will ignite much quicker and much cleaner. All right, y'all, we're right at our temperature, so I'm going to throw some wood on here. Y'all be careful if y'all doing this. Suggest you use some hot gloves because this can be pretty warm once it's been sitting on this firebox for a while. All right, so we got a nice bed of coals. I'm hearing instant crackle, and this should ignite for us really quickly because my wood is perfectly seasoned. I got a good bed of coals, and yep, there it goes. I always like to make sure that my wood is catching fire, like good and burning, before I put this lid back down. Some of these more entry-level offsets, airflow can be an issue. That's what makes this Perfect Draft so amazing, because it's going to give you the perfect airflow to reach the temperature that you want, and it's going to help you keep a really, really clean fire. So, y'all, that big old chunk is burning well. As you can see, we're going to close this down. Once I get good, clean smoke, I'm going to close up my damper, and we'll get the beef on. Today, I am rocking with a Prime 1 boneless chuck roast from H-E-B, greatest grocery store in the world. You already know what it is. And I'm going to be smoking. I have a really, really nice sized red onion that I've split in half. I'm going to be smoking this right along with it, and this will end up going into my braising liquid. Once I put all the smoke that I want on that beef, I'm going to braise it down. And I'm going with some Umami Seasoning from McCormick. If you haven't tried this stuff, man, amazing, amazing flavor. And again, it's mushroom and onion. So it's going to go really good with beef, and that's the kind of flavor range that I'm looking for. And I'm also going to be using some garlic pepper seasoning from Fiesta Seasonings. This stuff is easy to find here in the South, especially here in Texas. If you can't find it where you're at, I do believe you can order it online. I'm not affiliated with them in any way, but they make really, really good stuff. So I recommend you check it out. So our smoke is clearing up. We're going to get this stuff seasoned up, and we'll get it on. All right, before I put that chuck roast on there, I'm gonna be using my Chef's Pro Temp Plus. This is a wireless meat thermometer, and it'll connect to my phone. You can check the temperatures on the base, so you can have a dual display thing going on. I've been using this for a couple of weeks now. I'm really enjoying this, really digging this thing, man. So this will help me keep track of my temps. I'll know exactly what's going on, and I won't have to run out here all the time. So between my perfect draft, keeping my temperatures in check, and my Pro Temp Plus letting me know what's going on with the meat, I can kind of relax on this cook. So if you want to check one out, you can find it in the description. You can go to my link tree, search BKC Cooks, you can find my link tree. And if you use the code BKC25, you can get yourself a nice little 25% off of one of these bad boys. So let's get this thing in, and we'll get that chuck roast on the smoker. All right. There we go. Gonna get my onions on there. And that's it. I'll check it periodically to make sure our temperatures are in check, and we're good to go. We've been running about an hour, and as you can see, Perfect Draft's got that thing rocking right at 250. If I trust anything, I trust the Tell Truth thermometer because they absolutely do tell the truth. And we have invisible smoke. That's always a good sign. It's been a while since I put a chunk on there, so this one's been heating up. I'm going to throw this on. We'll get more smoke in there. But remember, y'all, your coals are for heat. Smoke is for flavor. So we're cooking. You don't have to have all the smoke all the time. Especially on an offset like this, you have to really be careful so they don't burn wood the same way a big commercial or a custom offset will. So space it out, use small chunks, and you'll be okay. But yeah, this is burning clean. Yeah, my temperature is spot on. Perfect Draft is doing a perfect job. Again, if you want one, look in the description. There'll be a link you can click and get one of your own. And again, if you got an offset like this, something similar, I highly recommend it, y'all. This thing is doing the job. Let's put this split on, and then we'll check it in about another hour or so. All right, y'all, this chuck roast has been on almost 3 hours now. And again, a Perfect Draft is working flawlessly. As you can see, I've got basically invisible smoke. I do still have wood in my firebox, but it's burning super clean. But yeah, the internal temp is where I want it to be. So we're gonna get in the pan here and get this thing wrapped up. Let's check it out. It's gonna be my first look. I haven't looked at it the entire time. So let's see what this is looking like. Oh yeah, I like the color on that. You know what, let me grab the camera here and get y'all a close-up view. Because this little shot just not doing it justice. Yeah. And it's been beautifully smoked. Grab a couple of those onions. Those onions are looking great. And my Perfect Draft is kicking on because it's losing heat, so it's automatically trying to bring that temperature back up. So let's get this in a pan. We'll get some stock in there and we'll get it covered up. Being careful because my beef stock is hot. When you do this, you want to make sure your stock is hot because you don't want to cool down that meat. It's just going to prolong your cooking time. I got about 2 cups of stock here. So I'm going to cover this up tightly with foil, and it's going to go right back on. All right, I'm going to crank this up to 275. Yep. And I'm thinking this is going to take another 2 to 3 hours, depending, until this thing gets as tender as I want it to be. So I'm going to check it in 2 hours. We'll see how it's looking, and if it needs another hour, we'll go another hour. All right, y'all. Let's take a look, see what kind of progress we're making. Hopefully this is getting tender because I am losing the daylight. And I want to be able to show y'all what we're working with here. Let's see. Oh, okay, yeah. That's the kind of tender we're looking for. Yeah. Yep. So we're gonna let this rest. We're gonna take it inside, and we'll do the rest inside because again, y'all, daylight is getting away from me. It looks like we got some clouds and stuff moving in, so we better take this on inside. So we'll let it rest, and we'll get these sandwiches together. I'm gonna tell you what, man, I'm really looking forward to what these onions are gonna do. Call me crazy, but I think I'm more excited about these onions than I am the meat. Let's get in there and see what it does. All right, y'all, we got this chuck roast off the pit. Smells amazing. I'm gonna be making a grilled cheese, so to speak, out of this beef. I got some nice brioche bread, and I got some garlic butter, and a couple different types of cheeses. So I'm gonna throw it on my griddle here on the stove. I'm gonna toast this stuff up, get it cheesed up, and make an amazing grilled cheese out of this beef. But first I gotta show y'all just how tender this stuff is. Check this out. All right, y'all. Take a look at this. This is looking amazing. Again, y'all, I'm super excited for these onions. I know that's crazy, but look how tender this beef turned out. Look at that. Yeah. Let's make a sandwich. All right, gonna get my bread toasted up. I'm putting Havarti on one side. I'm putting some quesadilla cheese on the other side. All right, they're starting to brown up nicely. I'm gonna get my smoked and shredded beef on here. And I get some of that super smoky onion on there. I'm really looking forward to that. I'm gonna hit it with the Jank original barbecue sauce. So if you're cool like me, you can get it signed by Sir Jankster himself. Big ups to my man Lamar from over there at the Jank. If you haven't tried this really good stuff, you gotta get yourself some. Oh yes. It's about to be good. All right, y'all, we're gonna get this off of here, cut it in half, and see what it's all about. All right, we're gonna cut this in half. I can't wait. Whew. All right, let's get into it. Man, oh man, oh man. That is so damn good. Oh, the boy got to get on. Hey, son! You know what? I got a little bowl of this gravy that came off of that. Ooh! Let's see what it does. Yeah. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Okay, look. This meat is so damn tender. It's smoky. That flavor is just, man, I can't even explain it. And as I predicted, these onions, man, it took on so much smoke, but it kept the character of that red onion. And that Jank barbecue sauce. Some of it leaked out on the plate, but got me a re-dip. All right, y'all, he finally showed up. He had his headphones on. He couldn't hear me. But son, I left this half of the sandwich for you.
Okay.
You gotta try it. I think it's amazing. So try a bite first, but then look. This is the hustle right here. This bowl of gravy from, when it was cooking down.
Mm-hmm.
Try it first, but then after that, I want you to dip it in that gravy.
Okay.
Tell me what you think. So it's this smoked beef, jank sauce, Havarti cheese, quesadilla cheese, and the smoked onion. Huh?
Mm, good.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Tell me about it.
I can't. I'm too busy chewing.
Oh, I thought you was gonna say you was speechless, sir.
I mean that too, but
Okay, hit it with put in that gravy. Yeah.
I'm not even done chewing. Yeah.
That's it, ain't it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah?
Yeah.
All right. You can have a whole one. Because I know you're going to finish this. My man. Give him the rating. 10 out of 10?
5 stars every time.